All right, we got some big news coming out of the Washington Nationals camp, and that news is Steven Strasburg. He has re-signed with the Nationals at a contract worth 7 years at $245 million. Great move by the Nationals, trying to keep that core together and see what they do this year. Um, as of right now, he's the highest paid pitcher based off annual salary. Um, he will not have that title for long because Garrett Cole will sign, and Cole will probably say, Strauss is getting paid 245. That's my baseline. I'm worth more than that. I won't be surprised if he gets around maybe 7 years, maybe 8 years, depending. Um, and maybe 280, 290. That'd be my guess. Like I said, great move by the Nationals. Try to keep this core together. Um, let's just see what they do with Rendon. See if they can get him back into the fold. And that'll help the team out tremendously. They also wouldn't be able to sign Strasburg to that kind of money, and Rendon for that matter, if he does resign, if they gave Bryce Harper all that money that he was asking. What was it, like 330 million? I think is what it was. Uh, Now, one team that will not go to bed, and that is the San Diego Padres. They never sleep because they have been making moves all offseason. They have traded with the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Rays traded away Tommy Pham and pitcher Jake Cronenworth to the Padres, and the Padres gave up Hunter Renfroe, power hitting outfielder, Xavier, uh, second baseman Xavier Edwards, and a player to be named later. I think both teams won this trade. Padres got a great outfielder in Pham, who's a veteran with decent speed, good, good hitter at the plate, good eye, uh, and decent 2-OK fielding. Rays got a power hitter in Hunter Renfroe. They also got the 72nd ranked prospect in the league, and Edwards, and they also got a player to be named later. Don't know who that is. It's probably just be a minor leaguer, probably in Double A or Single A. Um, I think one reason that they went with Renfro over Pham was that Pham's 32 and uh, Renfro's 28. He's a lot younger than he is. He's more of a power hitter than Pham is, and they'll have more control on Renfro than Pham because Renfro will have 4 more years until he hits free agency, while Pham will have just 2 years of team control until he hits free agency. So yeah, I think really both teams won that trade. They both got something they were lacking, and I think both look better out of the trade that they did going in. Now, they had the modern era ballot for the Hall of Fame yesterday, and two guys got in: Marvin Miller and Ted Simmons. They are both now in the Hall of Fame. Marvin Miller was the lead of the Players Association from 1966 to 1982. He's really big. He's well known for boasting salaries for the player, and he worked through. He was the player. He was the leader of the MLBPA through, I think it was 5 work stoppages. It was either 3 or 4 or 5. I think it was 5. From the beginning of Miller's tenure, salaries went up from an average of $19,000 to $240,000. So from 1966 to 19,000 was the average annual salary. In 1982 was the average annual salary was $240,000, which is a big increase. Ted Simmons was a switch hitting catcher from 1968 to 1988. He played for the Cardinals, Brewers, and the Braves. He had a career 285 batting average. He was an 8-time All-Star, a 1-time Silver Slugger. He had 7 seasons where he hit over 300, and he led the league twice in intentional walks. Um, I don't really care for wins above replacement, but it's a good metric sometimes to look at. He had a career WAR of, I think it was 50, and that placed him. That's like 8th all time for catchers, like Yogi Berra, Gary Carter, Johnny Bench, players like them. So he's in a class with some of the greats on that stat. He was a great on base hitter, or his stats for on base percentage and slugging were really good. He was, I think, like the first. You could argue he was one of the first sabermetric guys, stat wise. You saw how good he was in the advanced stats than just regular like slash line, batting average, stuff like that. But yeah, Simmons and Miller are in the Hall of Fame. Um, it's getting busier and busier now since I think winter meetings are about to or have started already. But yeah, it's just going to get busier and busier, and we're only uh, a few months away until pitchers and catchers report in February. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, press the like button. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Share this video with all your friends and buddies, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.